a legendary Tasmanian dairy in its final season of operation. The beloved King Island dairy brand will disappear next year.
The news today is sad and concerning. I certainly, my heart goes out to the dedicated employees at King Island Dairy. I challenge them for the remaining 9 months of operation to make the best cheese they've ever made.
King Island Dairy is the largest employer on the Bass Strait Island, and its closure will leave nearly 60 workers out of a job.
It's utterly devastating, to be honest. This is going to have a large impact on the community.
Nearly a year ago, Saputo Dairy Australia confirmed it was considering selling the business, but it hasn't found a buyer, saying today, after thoroughly reviewing every possible option, closure of the facility was determined as the most viable way to strengthen SDA's competitiveness based on changing industry and market conditions. Approximately 58 impacted employees have been informed of the decision. Where possible, SDA will identify redeployment opportunities, and where alternative roles are not available, employees will be provided with their full entitlements and outplacement support. Once renowned for its lush dairy farms, King Island's dairies have dwindled to 4. Those remaining farms now have less than a year to wrap up their operations.
The farmers on King Island have been having a pretty horrendous time over the last few years. What we're hoping is that Saputo will be able to help those farmers, whether that's financially or socially, transition to new enterprises.
Tasmanian Premier Jeremy Rockcliffe says the government's providing immediate support to the workers, the farmers and the wider island community. He says they're also working with Saputo to find a new buyer. The announcement comes amid a dwindling Australian milk supply and skyrocketing manufacturing costs. But hope remains.
Well, we've seen other famous Australian brands that have been rescued in recent times, like Vegemite, Dryzerbone and R.M. Williams and others. So I hold out the faint hope that might still happen for King Island Dairy.
Meg Powell, ABC News.